Dave, get a haircut.
Yes, mother.
Nice. Good luck.
Welcome to the CouncilCast. This is episode 229, being recorded on October 18th, 2022. The Council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit.
Random shit. Keep it running. Let's go.
Random shit. Random.
With little background and next to no expertise. All CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever. Welcome to the expedited version of CouncilCast tonight.
So fast. We don't even have time for chit chat.
There is no chit chat tonight.
First topic.
If you paid for the post show or pre show, too bad you don't get one tonight.
We're not doing one.
Which is okay, because you know what? We now have what astronomers are calling the brightest of all time, the boat of the goat, the biggest explosion ever.
Oh, the Big Bang.
Yeah, scientists have now detected the Big
That was
Bang.
a big one.
That's cool.
What's a
Some say the biggest. Biggest bang.
The biggest of all time.
So no, wait, what is this?
So apparently there is a big explosion that was detected in a distant universe that they may believe to be the most powerful explosion ever recorded. They're calling it the boat, or the brightest of all time, and it was a gamma ray burst that scientists believe was triggered by a supernova.
Random shit.
God.
Brian's latency is really bad. I suggest calling your tech
Comedy
support.
is all about timing. So.
Turn off the reverb.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a minute. Let me get that turned off.
I didn't need ethereal Brian the whole time.
I
Everybody
think
up
that's
here all
something
week.
we all
Actually, turn it back on and say,
Directly from the
Dave,
cave.
get a haircut.
What were we talking about?
The Big
An
Bang.
explosion. The biggest of all time.
I was watching the Big Bang Theory before I came in here.
Wait,
Did
I
they
thought we
talk
talked
about
about that. Isn't there that boat that blew up in the harbor?
Turns out this was even bigger than that.
Oh.
This, in fact, was, as we were just talking about, a supernova that apparently gave way to a black hole. Apparently, it was recorded out of the Gemini South Telescope in Chile on October 9th. So there you go.
It is.
Apparently,
Look
it
at
is
how big that is.
2.4. This is what's crazy. It's 2.4 billion light years away. So this star exploded 2.4 billion years ago.
And we're just now hearing about it?
We're just now hearing about it.
Fucking liberal media.
So yeah, there you go. If you're wondering,
PRB 210098. Oh, I know about that.
if you're wondering why you might have heard an explosion the other day, that this might be why.
So it was a star, or
Yeah, it was a star.
was it a
I
star?
don't know. They don't
or
say what star though.
Doesn't
matter anymore.
Somebody shoot a nuke at it.
I mean,
You know, we'll
Not
never
relevant.
know. It might have been aliens. They got fed up with that star and they just blew it up.
They might. It's too bright. Somebody
to get
turn
rid of it.
off the sun. Because they call every star a sun in each solar system. We have different
Yep.
names for them, but well, I give it a
Well,
thumbs
it's
up
either that-
because
It's either that or they built a Death Star, and the Death Star doesn't kill planets; it kills stars.
big bada boom.
Big bada boom.
Bada big boom.
Big bada boom.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for being having exploded 2.4 billion years ago. So good job. I just wish you would have told us this sooner. I'm now very upset.
wonder how the explosion compares to the Death Star blowing up.
Small.
There you have it.
You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first.
Next topic. We're on a
Analysis is
timetable.
complete. Oh,
So, if you are on the timetable and you have to get somewhere very quickly, some German students have now broken the world record for the fastest accelerating electric car.
Oh,
Go on.
that
did they go?
sounds.
okay.
You
So
have
apparently,
my attention.
this team, they built a record. They apparently were the previous record holders that they apparently set in 2012 with a 0 to 62 miles
So
per
0 to
hour.
100 kilometers an hour.
Yes. Their previous record was 2.681 seconds. And they just did it in 1.461 seconds.
I was gonna say, I thought like Tesla actually makes a Model S that goes faster than that number you just said,
Yes.
but not 1.4. 1.4 is how many G's did they pull?
They say
When you start to
roughly equivalent-
measure an acceleration in like the ones of seconds, I no longer care how fast you do it. I care how many G's you pulled.
They say it's roughly equivalent to the force experienced by an astronaut when a rocket re-enters the Earth's atmosphere.
Holy.
Whoa.
They couldn't have just told me how many G's it is.
Nope.
This car comes with a warning label.
Warning, you just bought Hot Pockets. Hope you're drunk or headed home to a trailer.
How many G's does an astronaut feel during re-entry?
What's the
Depends on-
answer?
Depends on what state.
One-
they're
On shuttle re-entry, the forces put on the craft were only 1.7 G's. You know what? We can
Well,
do
that's
this.
not fair.
We can do this. Hold on.
Are you gonna?
Wolfram Alpha. That's all we have to do.
Just ask Siri.
G acceleration calculator. Start speed 0. End
0.
speed
100
miles per
kilometers an
hour. 62 miles an hour. Right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Time. How fast?
1.461 seconds.
461 seconds. Acceleration. Round to 4 decimals, I guess. Calculate. Pulled almost 2 G's. 1.9345 G's. So they pulled a lot. Almost
Does that mean
double
that
Earth's
they broke the
gravity.
they went 2
That
times the
way.
speed of sound?
No, that means they almost
Break the sound barrier.
That's what
that means they almost weighed double their weight that direction
into the seat.
into the seat.
Wow.
Do you want to feel
That's pretty
lighter,
good.
faster? Pull a
That's
couple of G's.
that's a lot of G's for a car accelerating.
and then
So
stop
like
pulling the G's
for
again.
example, if the Tesla Model 3 does 0 to 60, I know they do some rollout math and it's stupid. If it does 0 to 60 in like 3.2, its acceleration is 0.85 G's.
So not even
and
one.
and you've ridden in that as
Yeah.
fast as like it's over double.
When my
That.
Prius goes 0 to 60, I feel negative 0.25 G's. I get actually lighter the faster I go.
That's impressive.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with these guys. I mean, I guess if you just put a big enough electric motor on something that
It
Go real
realistically
fast, so.
probably pulls more G's off the line. Like it probably has a crazy amount of instantaneous G force, and then it tapers off as it reaches 60 some mile an hour. I would love to see
That's
like the
probably true.
actual like G curve for the acceleration. Maybe 60 is still not that fast, probably for a car like that. So maybe it sustains that pull for that long.
Well, I'm just gonna.
It's crazy
good
fast.
question.
I'm going to say thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
thumbs up for them. Nice
Two-
job, guys. Give it to the Germans.
Give it to him. Yep.
Oh, 2 thumbs up for
No
Das
time.
Auto.
For what?
Das,
Das
Auto.
Auto. Das
Das
Auto. I just want to know when I can buy this tech.
By what
Soon.
tech? The car?
Yeah.
Relative to all of space and time, you'll be able to buy it soon.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's fair.
That's deep.
Well, something you won't be able to buy soon is NVIDIA's new RTX 4080 12 gigabyte version.
Oh yeah, they pulled it
Turns
because
out-
LOL. Next topic.
No, they unlaunched it.
Yeah, they de-launched
Yeah.
it. They deorbited
It
it.
turns-
What?
It turns out that launching a product with the same name but different size memory might be confusing.
Yeah, people immediately called them out and were like, "This thing is bullshit." And they were
It's
like,
not even the different size memory. The memory would have been fine. It's a totally different chip.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, like
"Hopefully,
NVIDIA
I can get a
has-
free 4090 as part of my class action lawsuit."
I doubt it. So what is
Fuck.
the deal, Dave?
So, traditionally, NVIDIA has different sizes of processors that they stamp out. So, like they've got the 100 is the biggest, the 101 is a little bit smaller, the 102 is a little bit smaller, the 103 is a bit smaller than that. So, the 100 or is usually not used because it's just too damn expensive and the yields are too low. So the 90
That's
series
too
of the
damn
Titan
high.
would be a 101, and then
Yield?
the 80 the
How many
80 series
How many dies per acre
per acre.
are we talking
God damn.
here? That's a lot of dies, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of dice. And then like the 102 would be the 80, the 103 would be the 70, and so forth. Well, the
Ooh, oh,
too
yeah.
damn high.
Man, the rent's
the-
only gone up since then.
If we just
The
voted for him,
80 is the 102. The 80 24 gig was the 102, and then the 80 12 gig was the 103. So it was a smaller die, less bandwidth, like massively less performance than what the actual 80 series traditionally has. If it would have just been a different memory, it would have been fine. But
I thought the
that's not what they
short
pulled.
version of all of this was that they essentially tried to sell a last gen card under a new gen name.
They tried to sell a 70 card as an 80, is what they
Mm,
did.
Got it. That I misunderstood
So-
the exact complaint.
I mean, regardless of what it was they were trying to sell is what, who in their right mind thought that it was a smart idea to launch two different products that are the same thing?
Oh yeah, the naming also sucks.
I mean, come on, right? that's
The
like saying-
4090?
No,
Yeah.
23080s is just dumb.
Oh.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like saying, "Hey,
Well,
you can
they've
buy
sold
this."
It's not just they but Nvidia has definitely sold cards in the past that are the same number that have different RAM, right?
Yeah,
Didn't-
Yes,
didn't they-
but they
didn't they make-
discontinue.
Nah, like the 1070, I think they had that. Like they had like a.
Am I just
6 gig and a
misremembering?
1012.
They've
No,
sold the
they've
same
done it
number.
before, and they've gotten called out
Yeah.
on it every time.
Why are you yelling at me, dude?
I don't know, because I'm getting upset.
Jesus,
I'm not the
Apple
one.
thing
I'm not the
again.
one that made
Get
it.
over it.
God, even Microsoft.
yeah, I mean, they have done it
sold out
before.
4090s now.
But it just doesn't make. I just don't understand why they keep trying to do this. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean,
Money.
make a card.
Who like? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care about
I'm
these
thumbs down
little
on it.
cards. I want the 4090. So none of the other
thumbs
ones
down
matter.
for cheaters.
Okay, Mr. Big Bucks.
Mr. Big Bucks. That's right. Daddy Warbucks.
I only want the 5020s.
The 50. Well, you're gonna wait a while, and the 20s aren't gonna be so great.
Well, something that you might be able to use your 4080 for, if you actually can get a hold of one, is playing Modern Warfare 2, but only if you register your game with your phone number to get a text.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
But-
did
but
this
only
with
if you're
They've
on
tried this
PC.
before. Not.
Activision
I mean, this
Blizzard.
is to
This-
try.
Why are they doing this?
So
Why-
they're doing this
yeah,
to try and
why?
combat
Cheating.
cheaters, basically. Yeah.
Ah, the
Because
cheaters.
if they tie it to a phone number, it theoretically makes it harder to just create account after account after account, right?
Oh.
Until you buy just a
Bunch of
random
burner phones.
Well, it's
SIM card for $2.
right, exactly. So
you-
this
yeah, it's
actually
not hard
came
to
up as
get
a thing
around.
because certain carriers were not able to be used to verify like game accounts and stuff, and somebody wasn't able to play, like somebody that was on like I don't what's the like Mint Mobile or something.
That was
like,
on
Like
Overwatch.
a
You
Is
remember?
the
Yeah,
exact-
yeah, that's it. That's the one that recently happened. I saw somebody complaining about it online, and I was like, "Oh, that's a valid complaint."
Straight Talk couldn't be used. And Straight Talk's a pretty popular MVNO.
People love the cheap.
Oh yeah, I'm on one. I pay
Yeah,
$25 a month.
Right? Why not?
I'm limited to like 5 gig of data a month, but that's fine for me.
Yeah, so I guess how many people do you think this is a big deal for people? Do you think this is something that's going to catch on and they're going to see more of? I know,
Well, Valve
Overwatch just had it. And...
Valve does it with Counter-Strike and Dota, and
Mm.
it doesn't do anything really. It's
So is this just a stupid ploy that isn't really going to help anybody and it's just going to make all the legitimate people more upset? Should we boycott Modern Warfare 2? Is that what you're telling me?
I've been boycotting Modern Warfare for how many years now? I don't know.
Is it because of the violence, Dave?
No, it's because they stopped supporting local servers.
I'm going to say thumbs down because I'm sick and tired of giving out my phone number and getting a billion prank calls back or whatever calls back, bot calls or whatever they are. So
They're called prank calls.
Prank calls, yeah. That's what they are.
From the
I'm going to say
Muppets, from
thumbs
those,
down.
from those dolls on Comedy Central.
I agree with you, Brian.
Prank calls.
I'm thumbs downing on this too because it seems like every time I
Prank
do
call.
have to use my phone number to validate something, I immediately for like the next month get a billion spam messages or calls.
Spam, that's it.
Yes.
Crank
What?
calls.
Yep, I agree.
Crank.
Thumbs down.
I don't have this problem.
I don't know what it is.
Like to validate
People
what?
call you?
I don't know.
on
There
your
was
phone?
something recently that I had to give my phone number out to get validated because I had to get a text, and then like for like the next 2 weeks after that, I was getting like probably every other day a spam text.
Oh,
Like I've never gotten so many texts in my life. It was ridiculous.
I get a lot of spam texts.
Well, there you go. Don't sign up for Modern Warfare 2 then.
Yep.
Instead,
I
maybe
sign
you
up
should
for Modern
start...
Warfare like every day under a new
Under a new name and phone number.
under a new name.
Same phone
I
number.
use the same phone number. No problems yet.
Well, something you don't need your phone to play is Oblivion, which is everybody's favorite PC game from like 20 years ago. But
I mean, I
if you
remember
still,
it.
in fact, are playing Oblivion, you can now get a mod that allows you to order real pizza from within the game.
like
No way.
like it actually places a pizza order.
Yes, there is a mod that adds an NPC that you can talk to, and you can order pizza from him, and it will actually place a legitimate order with Domino's and deliver you a pizza.
What if there's no Domino's that delivers near you?
Well,
Does
if
the
you
game
A
just
long
crash?
time.
then I have
I'm
no idea
tired of
what'll
these
happen.
fucking soft locks in my video games.
Tell me about it. I mean, no, literally. Tell me about it. What are you talking about?
Pizza.
I think
So
it's a
the only-
really clever marketing ploy from Domino's. I think
Yeah,
that
did
they've
they
done
like
a lot-
did they suggest this back in 2006 and it finally just like got traction?
Probably.
Maybe.
It was
The,
like
the
Now,
best
what-
part is, though that the modder has hard coded what the pizza order is, so you can't actually modify it. So you will get a 12-inch thin crust pizza with garlic bread twists and a bottle of fused lemon tea.
You
We need a mod of the mod that dynamically pulls in the menu.
I think I'm more concerned about the fact that I'm installing a mod that just makes it so that while playing a video game, an essentially arbitrary web command is sent out.
Yes. As a matter of fact, the best part is
So how do
actually
you pay? Like as soon as when it gets there, you pay. Like it says I'll pay at the door.
Nope, you actually have to
No,
modify. You have
please
to,
tell me you
have to
don't have to put your credit card information in like an INI file.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm
guessing
gonna
by
be
Matt's
so
reaction-
rich. I just have to make a mod for fucking Oblivion or Skyrim that tells people just put your credit card information in this INI file, and then when the game runs, it'll also just send it off to my server for me to use.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
Theoretically.
based on Matt's reaction, this is a super secure way to make payments.
You don't know
online.
what the rest of the thing's fucking doing. It wouldn't surprise me if next week we had a topic that is Oblivion Pizza Mod stealing credit card numbers from people. Come on,
Yeah.
do better.
Well, you know what? You know what he does is
Oh
he
my
keeps
god!
It, he sells
Like
them.
this would.
He sells them down low to other people through a completely different thing. So it's never traced
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
him making
No,
the purchase.
Actually, the way the mod works is it actually sends the credit card information to the mod creator, and he actually physically places an order.
Calls
at
every
Domino's for
order.
you.
He's just a good Samaritan. He's just sitting there waiting. He's like, I hope another one comes through so I can help this guy get some pizza.
All right. If you are willing to
That's the
download
best.
this mod and you enter your credit card information into like an INI file or some other configuration file that it's got to go into so that the Oblivion Pizza mod can place an order for you, you deserve to have your credit card number stolen.
However, I would be open to doing it because I think that I'd have to double check with my credit card. But I feel like there are some credit cards you can.
If
call
you're
them
gonna
and
do
say,
it, make sure
"I'm
you do a
making-"
temp number. You can use
Good point.
one
Privacy.com.
Yeah, privacy.com. And one password integrates with privacy.com. Please sponsor us. And to do like temporary credit card numbers. So you could do it with something like that
Yep.
and then like cancel it
Yeah.
like immediately, basically.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't
I got
matter
my
if somebody
pizza.
has it.
Well,
Wow.
thumbs
There
up
you go.
then. Nice job.
So post this to
Credit
the
card
can you
theft.
post this to the security channel in
Yeah,
like just whenever, not necessarily right now, but
yeah. There you go. Well, I give a thumbs up for this guy coming up with a way to steal everybody's credit card information. Nice job.
ridiculous. How many downloads does it have on like Mod Hub or whatever they use for mods?
It's on
now?
Nexus Mods.
How many does it have? Can you tell?
Total views, total downloads, 146.
All right, not as bad as I thought. 146 downloads.
Yeah,
Still though.
129 unique downloads, I guess. So
People downloaded it twice.
so the comment on there's a post on the actual mod and it says, I love the idea, but I think I messed something up on install because instead of a pizza delivery, I just got a call from my bank asking if I made any purchases in Peru.
That's the one. That's it. That's somebody just if like it's probably not malicious if they're just like dicking around, but like this is the exact type of thing you should expect to be malicious. Do they have does he link to the source code on GitHub?
I doubt it.
So I'd have to like pull the DLL and decompile it.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't care that much. I just want a backseat security drive. Next topic. That's
All right.
ridiculous.
Well, something that also is ridiculous is apparently a man who is allergic to orgasms.
Huh?
Yes. As a matter of fact, this is a real thing where people, mostly men, can be allergic to having an orgasm.
What's the allergic reaction?
Like you break out in hives, or
They don't.
Yeah, what do they?
just
Yeah,
asphyxiate?
Just itchy
They
eyes.
experience
runny nose
symptoms
and
similar to hay fever or a flu following ejaculation, such as fatigue, itchy eyes, stuffy or runny nose.
Do they know
even
what
memory
causes
problems.
it?
Not 100%. There is
Like
apparently
surely
some people who
like some
think
sort of chemical release, right?
right. They think something to do with semen, possibly, as that comes out.
That's pretty
but,
good guess. Yeah, pretty good guess.
But yeah, they said they don't really know what it's causing it because it's a pretty rare thing to have, I guess.
Huh.
Yep, that's what they said.
Like can it be
There are-
can it be so bad that Silas, that's what they said. Can it be so bad that you have to be like that you need like a fucking EpiPen?
It doesn't
In
sound
some
Can
like
you
it.
imagine? Can you imagine if that were the case?
I think you're doing it wrong if you need an EpiPen, because that would mean that
Or you're doing it
asphyxiation-
right.
Can't breathe.
Can you
Oh, I
imagine?
forgot
that?
the safe word.
Yeah, can you imagine the war story you get to tell after that? It's like, oh yeah, me and the wife were going at it last night, and I needed epinephrine to stay alive.
We're in the middle of doing it, and she just stabs me in the chest with it.
Just total. What's that?
that's a
What's
pretty
that movie
Pulp Fiction
where he has
style.
to
That's a pretty
get
weird
Pulp
thing.
Fiction like right in the heart? Oh, that's ridiculous. I have never heard of this before. I mean, I've heard of like we just watched a thing where it's like, you know, like Human Oddities or whatever, like people that like, you know, have like hundreds of orgasms a day and like they're like so over it, it's like excruciating and torture basically.
Just think if you were allergic to those on top of it.
It'd be like being allergic to peanuts, but you work at a peanut farm.
And there's no escaping the
There's
peanut.
no escaping it. All that peanut dust in the air. I don't know anything about peanut farms.
A lot of peanut dust.
Is there
There's
peanut
a lot
dust?
of peanut dust.
A lot of peanut dust.
Well, I
Man,
give
this is
a thumbs up that
unfortunate.
there was
I'm
a-
sitting here laughing,
a
but this
happy
sounds
ending.
terrible.
The guy did have a happy ending, you could say, because apparently
Do they consider this an? I assume they consider this an
What?
autoimmune
No,
disorder.
Tell us about the happy ending. What happened?
no, they just they don't consider it autoimmune. It sounds like they just call it. They just gave him an antihistamine and said,
Oh, I
"There
see.
you
I
go."
thought they were having like rub an ointment on it or something. Anti-itch cream.
I'm not gonna say that they didn't. Use lotion next time. Stop using the weird
Ooh.
stuff. I don't know. Well, I give a thumbs down for the doctors not being able to solve this case. So there you go.
They did. They gave him an antihistamine. Thumbs up.
I don't know how to vote.
That's exactly what Brian
Thumbs
was
up.
thinking. All right. Well, with that, we're going to move on to our billionaire pitches for the week.
You got 2 minutes.
Okay, I got one. I'm going to pitch it to. I'm going to scroll.
1 minute.
Scroll.
So here's mine. I have a pitch. It is going to number 1,453.
We have
Mr.
1,453 billionaires.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, yeah, there's
continue.
even
I'm
more.
just. Ugh.
After they get done paying for this project, what do you got for us?
Oh, that was great. A rare Brian hilarity.
So my pitch is to Mr. William Frank, number 1453. He got his money from low cost airlines, which I think makes him a perfect case for taking the next step and offering a totally high end private jet service for billionaires only.
And you know what they
Perfect.
could wear while they're flying in this plane?
Virtual first class.
Virtual.
Virtual first class. You're gonna be on a flight someday, and they're gonna offer you
Yeah,
some goggles, and you're gonna go,
God, I hate
guy
that
who
virtual
invented this.
first class is just going to be what the metaverse becomes. Like, once they figure out that that's the only way to monetize what they've done. But hey, you'll have
Well,
legs, so
I give it a thumbs up.
you'll have legs, and they will
There
be
you go.
uncomfortable, and they'll be more comfortable than Coach. Your
So
virtual
Bill-
legs.
billionaire class flight for billionaires, huh?
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
You know, and this way billionaires don't have to buy their own airplanes. They can
Yeah.
just jump on any old airplane and this guy will fly them around. You know, he
I
can
like
corner
that.
the
He's
market in low
personally gonna
cost
fly
and
them.
high cost.
That's good.
I like it.
Wow.
There you go.
I like it.
All right. Who
my
else has a pitch?
My pitch is for Ray Dalio, billionaire number 76. And I would like him to actually create an opportunity for you to have a total eclipse of the heart. I'm not sure how, but that's not my problem. I just want it to happen.
What would this be exactly?
It would be a total eclipse of the heart.
Well,
It
nobody
wouldn't
can
be a
say it
partial
again.
eclipse. It would just be a total eclipse.
Man, I gotta
of the
listen to
heart.
that song. Yeah, the lesser known companion B-side song on that album, "Partial Eclipse of the Heart."
All I can think is making love out of nothing at all. I can't even think what the song how it goes.
Now I'm only falling
That.
apart.
Oh, that is the same.
If I sing much more, we'll get demonetized. So
You can cover stuff.
Demonetized.
Just pay for the song. It's okay. A thumbs up for that.
all right.
I don't have one, guys. I mean, I already mentioned the one that I've mentioned multiple times. So
Virtual first class. I'll
He's
get
just
it.
repitching.
Alright.
He's just
I'm,
repitching
re-
it.
re- I'm, re-
Until
I'll-
somebody does
you know what?
it.
I'm just
I'll
gonna
see,
repitch
Brian.
tonight.
Pitch it
I'm
to Mark Zuckerberg.
going to be on
so
an
he can
airplane
add
on
it to
Thursday.
Metaverse.
I'll let you know if they have it.
Okay, you can ask.
And
somebody
if they
then. You guys
don't,
have
I will
virtual
pitch
first
it
class?
to the pilot. I'll ask as I get on. Yeah.
Ask
there you
the
go.
flight attendant.
So
Do you have
if you're
virtual first
riding,
class? Can I upgrade right here?
if you're riding virtual first class, they put you on those like little tiny narrow half sitting seats so they can just pack as many people in as possible.
Yeah, whatever. You can have the goggles on. Who cares what's going on around you?
You put the goggles on, and there's rows and rows between you and the next person. It feels so luxurious.
That's the point. It feels spacious.
Luxurious. Yeah,
Hmm.
spacious.
All right. Anybody else have a pitch for billionaires? Apparently not. All right.
Dave, you
With
got
that, we're
anything?
going to call the council meeting
Nope.
adjourned. Thank you for listening. We do record this podcast live Tuesday nights on YouTube. And if you liked what you saw and want to check out all the past episodes of CouncilCast, you go to councilcast.org or find the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcast. Or if you have a topic you'd like the council's decision on, you can email us at idon'tcare@councilcast.org or connect with us on Twitter @RealCouncilCast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Not all side effects listed or side effects that are possible.
Nice.